Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and fresh off of episode 15, season 11, Walking Dead. We're here to react to the trailer of episode 16.
Yeah, so this is just the next episode teaser we want to react to, since we haven't really done this during the season. And since it's the finale of Part B, might as well react to it, give our thoughts and kind of predictions, early predictions of what could happen from what we see. And
looks like it's over.
Just expand a bit. No, that's all
all the stuff,
extra
extras.
Stuff. Yeah, so I think this is probably only, usually they're about 30 seconds.
Yeah, I hope it's more.
Yeah, hopefully. So
let's do it.
Let's check this out, guys.
I'll need to see her when she's dead.
Maggie.
This fight that I'm in, it's not going to end until I end it.
I'm doing this my way.
Your way got my men killed.
Ooh.
We find our moment, we take it. We are in this until we find a way to fight our way out.
Ooh, I love that shot.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh. And that's cool. They call it the mid-season finale. It kind of is, but
so she's going after Maggie.
She's going after Maggie.
We know that.
Yeah. It seems like it's just going to be between like Daryl, Maggie, Lance, his soldiers, and Leah.
Leah, yeah. So, from what we've seen from the trailer, she's hiding Negan and crew. Mm-hmm. They get out of Hilltop. Yeah. So I think this fight happens obviously outside of Hilltop.
Yeah.
And in the woods.
But it looks like Maggie's bringing Herschel with her. Like it looks like
I just think Herschel he came out of the gate.
Yeah, I would imagine she would probably want him. I mean, I know it's a scary fight, but I'm sure she could say hide here. You know, I mean, he's pretty well. He wasn't good at hiding when he got captured, but I don't think she'd want him to leave her side.
Another thing I see is there's already a rift between Leah and Hornsby. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So you got to wonder if that's purposely planted so that at the end Leah has a way out of this and she survives and comes back to Daryl. That's always the question.
Yeah. So I mean, she has very high military training of what she used to do. So if she's giving a group of Commonwealth soldiers, they only know how to be their way. She's going to be doing more like guerrilla type tactics. Very just very Navy SEAL like, I mean, just hardcore, just like sneak attack stuff. Yep. And the Commonwealth aren't really like that. So maybe when she's trying to attack, those soldiers got killed because they weren't listening to her orders, and that's why Lance is pissed.
Well, you got to wonder then if Daryl is going to find out that this is Leah right away at least. I mean, eventually he's going to
within the episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that end shot of showing Leah like with like flames and stuff behind her coming to, I don't know who she's walking towards.
I didn't see that.
It was like right at the end. Yeah, we'll watch it again afterwards.
Yeah, I just saw the Aaron grabbing the gun and.
Oh no! Well, that was at the end, but it was like right before that. Leah was like walking slow, like with pointing her gun at somebody, and you kind of see some red fire behind her.
That's got to be the end scene.
Probably.
That has to be
right. Another cliffhanger.
Well, that has to be like so my question is, are we going to end Leah with this episode?
I'll be done with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether she comes back, whether she gets killed, whether her and Daryl ride off in the sunset.
Because that was kind of our...
Is this the end of Leah?
Yeah, that was kind of our theories too as to why, for the whole Daryl Carol spinoff, we always thought maybe he's going after Leah for some reason. Then all the new stuff coming out between, Negan and Maggie, of why they're leaving. Could it be CRM related? Could it be Rick, Michonne? Could Daryl and Carol be going to look for Rick, Michonne? Who knows? But to your question, are we done with Leah after this mid-season finale?
I don't know. I almost think we have to. I think there's a lot that needs to be done with Commonwealth, and you only have, 6 episodes to do it? In
8.
Part C? 8?
We'll have 8.
Oh, yep. Wow.
8 episodes. If they don't finish Leah in this mid-season finale, if they want to end her story, they're going to have to do it within the first episode of the next part.
Leah is not going to be a focus once you get to the Commonwealth. Mm-mm. Lance is outside of the Commonwealth and doing this on his own. This is not going to last long. No. So it wouldn't surprise me if Leah's last episode, well, not last episode, but last conflict type episode is this 16.
Yeah. I just don't know how it's going to turn when Daryl notices her or knows that she's working with Lance. Now, we probably know that Leah, even though she's working with Lance, isn't really isn't really part of it.
Well, then
she's just doing it for a job.
Does Leah know that Daryl's even a part of this group? No.
That we know of, no.
So then once that scene happens where these two see each other, is this Daryl going to say, hey, I've given you time after time, chance after chance. This is it. I'm done.
Right. And
I'm going to kill you this time.
Yeah. And that's what I mentioned in our reaction is what if, because Lance is looking to see who stole their guns, right? And he thought it was Maggie. It's not. They found who it was. But then it was like, well, if Lance knows that Daryl knows her, then Lance could be like, okay, well, maybe Daryl and crew were actually part of it. And we're in on it.
And that was going to be my question is he's found who took the guns.
Right.
So in theory, this should be over for Lance.
True.
You found who took them.
Yep.
Now
you want her to be part of it.
Why do you still want to kill Maggie? Because he wants to take over.
He does. He wants it. Yeah. He's so pissed that Maggie did not join. And this kind of guys, and actually, I'm going to save my thoughts. I think there's a really good video that we can talk about regarding the consequences of, let's say, other communities that don't join the Commonwealth. It could
we've already seen that.
It could be slightly related to World Beyond and CRM. So stay tuned. I'm going to save my thoughts. We're going to do a separate video on that. But yeah, I mean, he wants Maggie just because of the she did not want to join, and he doesn't trust her, and he just wants to control more. He has Alexandria now, and he wants more. And,
I don't even think he has Alexandria though. Like,
they haven't really gone back there yet.
It's not like he's ruling anything. It's just
he's just oversees it, and that gives him more power. Pamela knows that because she even said to him, "Yeah, this wasn't. I didn't think this was really going to work out, but this seems like something you wanted to do." Because and that's what she said to him. She was like, well, somebody has to oversee them, right? Control it, right? And she knows that he wants the power, but she's not afraid of him overthrowing her.
Yeah.
But could that be the end goal for Lance to truly take over Pamela? And then that's where we're going to get into part C, and we'll do some other videos talking about it as whether or not, Lance wants to overthrow, and in the end, it won't turn out that way, and whether he'll die or end up in jail.
I'm curious to see where the Commonwealth side of episode 16 goes.
Mm-hmm. We didn't see anything with it, but it was just, they gave us an action-packed mid-season little teaser, but they could still go back to the Commonwealth with maybe, Kelly and Connie digging deeper into stuff. Maybe Mercer will start to
finally speak up,
want to become more than just a poster on the wall.
Do you think we're gonna
but maybe we might not, dude. Sorry, maybe we won't get it in this mid-season finale, and then they're saving it for the end. Part C.
I think they're gonna save it for the end of episode 16.
Yeah,
like what I see, and I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I'm just kind of guessing here. Connie prints that story, and all hell breaks loose. Like that's gonna be the catalyst to kind of the tension finally rising and boiling over in Commonwealth. Is Connie writes that story, and then do you think we're gonna get the street Rick Grimes scene with Mercer
speech? We'll have to see a riot first, somewhat of a riot.
Do you think that starts?
And then he's gonna stop it like Rick does.
Yeah.
They're gonna do
that at the end of the episode 16, though.
No. That's going to be next. That's going to be a next part for sure. Yeah. So there was I remember seeing a tweet of the actress who plays Connie. She was this is kind of a behind the scenes tweet, and she was in the Commonwealth, and she was standing in front of like a newspaper stand, the Commonwealth Ledger or the Commonwealth Herald or whatever, and she's holding a Commonwealth paper. So you saying that about her printing this information, that would be perfect, is to her to print it, because they need to let people know the truth. So she's going to print that story.
She's going to print the Sebastian story.
Yep.
And
all hell is going to break loose.
That's going to cause the rioting. That's going to be the catalyst to the rioting, and it's going to boil over.
Yeah. Now, see, the rioting in the comics started when there was somebody who was beaten out in the streets, and Michonne tried to stop it, and she got kind of hurt, and that's when kind of Dwight saw
this
crazy things going on. But maybe they don't need to show somebody being beaten in the street. This is people in the Commonwealth who know, the lower class, who know they're not being treated very well. Others who maybe they're trying to find the people on that list, and that girl April was on. Supposedly, April was on the list. So maybe they find more of those people.
But just
to
look
tell
at it
their
like
story.
this: the families that have lost the people that went to get Sebastian's money.
Yeah,
there's enough of them.
There's enough.
And that
50
right
names,
there,
100 now. I don't know how many names are on the list. Maybe 50, 100. I don't know.
That right there, with all of the resistance posters and all that's going on in the background, that's enough.
That will be enough. That will start the writing, and then Mercer will step up and take that Rick Grimes speech. I can't wait to see that, dude. Knowing that Mercer is like our top pick to do that makes me so happy.
Yeah, it does.
But I mean, it does make you scared, because then you get the other side of it of what will Sebastian do in his comic book source material role of the Rick Grimes death. Will someone get that?
I'm telling you right now, you don't think it's going to happen. I think it is. I think it's going to happen, and I'm sorry, it's going to happen to Mercer. It sucks.
It sucks.
Because I like the Mercer character.
It does. But there's no one else. Because that's what we were talking about, guys, is, Rick Grimes' death in the source material was impactful. Who do we have to do that in the show? Well,
I would have said Aaron, but Aaron's too far removed from the Commonwealth.
Too far removed. You could say Daryl, but we know they're not going to kill Daryl. Who else is there? Ezekiel? He's not really seeing the CD part of it. You know what I mean?
We're looking at this from a male perspective. Could they give it to Carol? No. I'm just saying that because to process of elimination.
They could have, yeah.
They're not going to.
They're not going to.
She hasn't... Nothing against the character, but yes, she's done a lot, but she hasn't done...
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, they're building Mercer to take the role of stepping up and being the one to make a glorious speech in front of all the citizens, all the soldiers, to get other soldiers behind him, because it seems like other soldiers are behind Carol.
Dude, and he's going to scream it.
He's going to be awesome.
He's going to shout that. He's going to yell it.
He's going to yell it. Then he's going to arrest Pamela Milton. Hopefully arrest Sebastian.
I think he's going to get arrested.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll do that.
They did in the source material.
What?
Wasn't Mercer arrested? Or who? One of our group was arrested. Remember?
Dwight.
Yeah, that's right.
That was Dwight. That was Dwight. But yeah. So it's exciting, guys. We'll have plenty of videos coming up. But this mid-season finale, I think it's going to be action-packed. I think it's mostly all going to be the battle, with Maggie, Leah, Lance. We may get some Commonwealth stuff sprinkled in, but I'm kind of thinking they're going to save that, but maybe they'll give us something to kind of... they have to... I would agree with you. They have to give us something in the Commonwealth, which then will, start the story,
dude.
Start the context of what we're going to get in Part C.
They're gonna show the last episode of 16 is just gonna show a shot of the printing press printing all the papers.
The papers that'd be sweet.
That then get loaded into all the things, and you're gonna see people start taking the papers, and then you're gonna see that scattered throughout. That'd be sweet.
That'd be sweet.
But
that'd be really sweet.
I don't know. Total guess.
Yeah, guys. Let us know your thoughts of episode 16. Just kind of, especially you comic book readers, just how you think it might go, and for you also, for you viewers who have not read the comics, what do you think that the kind of storyline will focus on in this end of Part B, which will then give us some context into Part C for the remainder of the last episodes of this series. It's so sad.
Yeah.
But stay tuned, guys. We have that cool video that we want to talk about, the consequences of not joining the Commonwealth. We have an idea for a Rick Grimes movie video talking about movie or TV series. You know what I mean?
TV series.
What could be better just because of why The Walking Dead ended in the first place?
TV series.
It was about money and contracts. So once again, give the video a quick like, subscribe, and we will see you guys next time. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.